What's up, guys, and welcome to my review for the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. This is directed and co-written by Guy Ritchie and stars Henry Cavill, Isa Gonzalez, and a bunch of other people. Henry Golding is in this, and it is about this group of scoundrels, really. This group that comes together, led by Henry Cavill, to do this secret mission in World War II, Special Ops, one of the first Special Ops missions. This film I was kind of looking forward to. I was a little hesitant going into this for a couple reasons. First reason, and the big reason, is because, look, Guy Ritchie puts out so many movies, and like he'll pop out like two films a year at sometimes, or at least like a film every year as of late. And I've seen a majority of them. I haven't seen Wrath of Man with Jason Statham, but I have seen the majority of his films. The Covenant is I don't like that film. I thought that movie was boring. I thought it was dull, and I just thought it was uninteresting. The subject matter I thought was strong, but I just feel like the way it was done was really just underwhelming. His film The Gentleman, I think, is one of his best films in the last few years. I liked his version of Aladdin. The other thing he did, the other Jason Statham movie with Aubrey Plaza, whatever the title of that was, the Operation Fortune. Didn't really care for that. Thought it was kind of mediocre. Yeah, whatever else, there's just so many that he's done lately. So I actually don't think this is underwhelming at all. Especially like the first 30 minutes of this movie, I was like, wow, I really am enjoying this movie. Overall, I think The Gentleman is his best recent film, and I would probably say like I like this just as much as I like the Aladdin remake that he did. I mean, I really liked this movie. I thought it was really fun and really entertaining. I think that the least entertaining bit of it is like there's this 30-minute portion in the middle of the film where the characters have to take a boat ride, and they have to go, and it takes them like however many days, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever it was, to get from point A to point B. And as they're doing that, the Isa Gonzalez character has to sort of seduce one of the Nazi captains and all this. So as all that's happening, the movie did slow down a little bit for me, but once they get to their destination and the movie starts to kick into high gear again. So I thought it was really entertaining. I thought just kind of the second act was just kind of uh it's dipped for me a little bit. I feel like the film didn't really have any stakes, especially in that first act of the movie. There's kind of really cool action going on, but I didn't feel like any of these characters were in danger. I just felt like that they always kind of had this sort of bulletproof vest on that no one can ever get hurt. The third act of the film, like Henry Cavill's film, he's great in this movie, by the way, but I never really felt like this character was in danger. I mean, he does get in danger a couple times throughout the film. He gets in some gunfights, but I never felt like anything was going to happen to him. It just kind of felt like he's always going to be okay. And I felt like that for a majority of the characters. So I think the stakes, even though they are high and like what they're doing and the mission that they're on, the stakes are very high. They just didn't feel as high as they should have. The movie has more of a kind of happy-go-lucky kind of feel to it. So, but like I said, it is entertaining. It is fun. It does slow down, kind of like the middle of it, but overall, I do think this is one of the better Guy Ritchie films to come out as of late. And speaking of Winston Churchill in this movie, the guy who played Winston Churchill in this film, he's trying, but I think he failed miserably. Because if you guys have seen this movie that came out in 2017, I believe, where Gary Oldman won the Oscar for playing Winston Churchill, I mean, every scene that Churchill has in this movie, I'm just like, wow, this guy done it. He's done it so much better. Like every time you see Abraham Lincoln in a movie now, you're just like, wow, Daniel Day-Lewis. Like I'm thinking about him every time you see someone playing that character because he did such an incredible job, and he is kind of the definitive Winston Churchill, just like Daniel Day-Lewis is the definitive Abraham Lincoln. So just wanted to mention that. Darkest Hour is also a great film, Best Picture nominee. You should definitely check it out. It's available on 4K Blu-ray. I'm sure it's available on streaming digital now. But yeah, overall, this film, really enjoyed it. Didn't love it, but I really enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun with it, and I'm going to give it 4 out of 5 stars. So that's my thoughts on the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. Guys, comment down below. Did you see the film? What'd you think about it? What are some of your favorite Guy Ritchie movies, especially the last 5-10 years? What's your thoughts on all that, guys? Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It's free, it doesn't cost you a thing, and also you get a bunch of other reviews coming in the future. We got reviews for the Garfield movie, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, Civil War, all coming soon. And guys, you can follow me on Twitter and or X at RyanKing72, and Instagram and TikTok at KingArises131. That's been it for me. Thank you so much for watching my review for the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. And until next time, over and out.